Got a good one for us tonight. I hope y'all ready for it. I swear I hope y'all ready for it. It's your big homie. Let's get straight to it, man. Let me play this intro so we can get in here, man. Let's get to it, man. Hey, baby girl. Why you tripping? When you got a good man, you know, hold on to that good man. Stop pushing him away with all that bullshit that you do. Baby girl, I tried to leave you, but it's hard to. But you always fight and you argue with, girl, you're so crazy, but you're so sexy. Baby girl, I tried to leave you, but it's hard to. But you always fight and you argue with, girl, you're so crazy, but you're so sexy. Girl, I know you're crazy. Girl, I know you're crazy, but the loving that you're giving me, baby, is so amazing. I don't wanna stop it, even though sometimes it hurts. Some say that real love something you gotta make work. Girl, this don't feel like no more, cause I be feeling like a jerk. You got my homies telling me you run around the town flirting. No matter how far you are, cause that don't matter. Cause I'm sick of all your fussing and fighting and chitter chatter. When I think I wanna leave, you think of ways to make it better. I know where I'm supposed to be, but you won't set me free. It's not just you, sometimes it's me, because I can't leave you alone. Because your love is super freaky and you keep me in the zone. Baby girl, I tried to leave you, but it's hard to. But you always fighting and you arguing, girl, you're so crazy, but you're so sexy. Baby girl, I tried to leave you, but it's hard to. But you always fighting and you arguing, girl, you're so crazy, but you're so sexy. Sometimes I love you, then I hate you, I can't figure it out. The things we do, girl, that's so crucial, got my mind in a cloud. And I don't know which way to go, but man, I gotta go now. And when I find out my direction, I'ma let you know how. I'ma do what I'ma do, but I'ma do it without you. Cause when I need to just support you, I know where to be found. Boo, while you were running around the town, letting all the blues down. I was sitting at the crib, thinking the way my love was around. Girl, I swear to lift you up, I promise I would never down you. If it's true love that you're looking for, the true love what you found. Get your act together, baby girl, and stop acting shady. And yes, I still love you, even though you're fucking crazy. Baby girl, I tried to leave you, but it's hard to. But you always fighting and you arguing, girl, you're so crazy, but you're so sexy. Baby girl, I tried to leave you, but it's hard to. But you always fighting and you arguing, girl, you're so crazy, but you're so sexy. What's good, y'all? What's good? What's good? It's your big homie, Big Bad A, and this is the Real Talk, Real Shit podcast. I thank everybody for tapping in, man, because you could have been anywhere else in the world, but y'all are here with me, so I thank you so much, man. You already know. Thank you for tuning in. Thank all y'all for tuning in, man. Straight up, I appreciate all y'all, man. The lovers and the haters and the trolls. I don't, don't even matter. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Let's get to this shit, man. Very, very, very serious topic, man. As always, I try my best. Cause let me first talk. Let me first say this. I could use my voice for anything, right? I could use my voice to talk about current events. I could use my voice to talk about politics. I could use my voice to talk about inconsistencies in the world. I could use my voice to talk about anything. I'm pretty much uh the jack of all trades. I know what's going on, but let me tell you what's most important. We could fight all you want. You could run away from people all you want. You could hide all you want, but you cannot run away from your nature. You cannot run away from your nature, and it's in your nature, whether you're a man, a woman, or whoever. It's in your nature to be wanted and to want to be loved. It's in your nature to be wanted, and it's in your nature to want to be loved. I don't care how angry you are. I don't care how ugly you are. I don't care how mad you are at the world. I don't care how scarred you are. It's in your nature. It's in your nature to goddamn want to be loved. No, it's not no rose. Your ass, block your comment. Now look, let me talk about this shit. It's too many people who run around in the world talking about they don't want a partner, or don't want to have this and don't want to have that. Those are defense mechanisms. People do not want to be single, and people do not want to be lonely. They are choosing to be lonely and single because of however they feel or whatever their circumstance is. People don't generally want to be alone. I don't care what you say. I don't care what nobody says. People generally, regular, normal people, do not want to be alone. So relationships and matters of the heart are the most important issue that we all deal with. We all have to go through this. It don't matter if you're a recluse, if you're a loser. It don't matter if you don't have no friends. You will still at one point in your life have the urge to want to be loved or want to love somebody. So it don't matter how you feel about it. We all need to talk and deal with the matters of the heart, because these are the most important matters. You know what I'm saying? Now, I got a very, very serious question to ask everybody, especially the women. Why do women, when they have a good man, I'm not talking about bums, I'm not talking about druggies, alcoholics, woman beaters, I'm not talking about men who don't do their job as men, I'm not talking about the couch potatoes, I'm not talking about the men who surf around from place to place, I'm not talking about homosexuals. I ain't talking about none of that. What I'm talking about is the good men, the decent men. Why do women tell the good, decent men that you're too good for me? Why? And I have an understanding why. We're gonna break it down. But y'all, somebody in the comment section, anybody in the comment section, answer this question. Why do women tell good men that they're too good for them? Why do y'all do that? Why do y'all do that? I'm gonna give it a second to let y'all comment. I'm gonna give it a second. Why do good women, why do women tell good men that why do women tell good men that they're too good for them? Why is that, y'all? I need somebody to answer me this question. I'm deleting that comment. If you say any one more fuck thing about my sexuality, you're getting blocked and you'll never see this channel again. Do not say anything stupid that's gonna get you blocked, because you're gonna need to. This is a channel you're gonna need to be at. So if you say anything dumb, you're getting blocked, and you will miss all this vital information on this channel. If you're new to this channel, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any more vital information on this channel. Don't say anything else dumb or you're getting blocked. Don't disrespect me or you're getting blocked. I am a straight man, single father of 3 children, 3 wonderful children, who just got out of a marriage a few years ago, who's trying my best to try to rationalize what's going on with the women. So don't play with me about no sexuality. I'm a straight man looking for a straight woman, trying to figure out where the good women are at in this world we're in right now. So don't play with me. Don't ever disrespect nobody you don't know. Don't ever disrespect me. Because if you ask me that to my face, you might not have a lip no more. You might not have a lip no more. Now, if you say anything like that to my face, you wouldn't have a lip no more. So don't ever disrespect nobody that you wouldn't disrespect to their face. So let me go. Now let me go. I'm gonna go back and try to read some of y'all's answers. Somebody said, let me see if anybody said anything. Somebody said because the men are weak. I won't say men are weak. Generally, this is what I'll say about this shit. Because let me tell you what happened with me. Most men were raised by our mothers, and I had a father in my life. I'm not a fatherless child. I'm not a bastard. Now, let me say this. Most men were raised by our mothers to protect and be sweet and kind and gentle to the females. Our mothers directly or indirectly taught us. Unless you had one of them real mamas who told you everything how it was and didn't sugarcoat shit to you and be like, yo, these hoes gonna do this and that, look out for this and that. Unless you had a mama like that, most mamas taught their children that, their sons especially, to treat women right, treat women fair, treat women kind, treat women nicely. Don't disrespect women. Treat women how you want your mother to be treated. We learned all this bullshit from our mothers, right? And essentially, this is not bad. Let me say this. Essentially, this is not bad to say, treat women right, treat women fair, kind, don't disrespect them, treat them like you're a mother, right? But let's get to the bottom of this and let's break it down. The reason why most women teach their children that shit, the reason why most women teach their sons that shit is because they've been through situations with men where they've been dogged out. Most women who teach their sons that type of theology of treat the women right and put the woman on a pedestal and shit like that, most of those women dealt with a man that was rough and was rugged and didn't treat them all the way fair and right. So they're trying to teach their sons to not be like the dogs that they've dealt with. You see what I'm saying? A lot of women have dealt with and deal with the dogs and the gangsters and the pookies and the thugs and the Ray Rays and the Roscoes and the bum ass niggas, and they will try to program their sons to not be like the Roscoes, to not be like the pookies, to not be like the Ray Rays. But let me tell you something. It don't matter what she teaches you. See, this is why men need men. This is why fathers need to be in their sons' lives, because a man will tell his son, yeah, you do treat the women fair, you do be kind to them, you do this and that. But a man will always tell his son, and yes, you have to be supportive and be all that and that, this and that. But as a man, you're supposed to, hold on. As a man, you're supposed to tell other men that you're supposed to be assertive as well. So what do the fathers teach their daughters? My dad told me ninjas ain't ish. That's because your dad is a bum ass nigga and he's not a real man. If your dad taught you, no, let me tell you why your dad taught you men ain't shit. Your dad tried to scare you from dealing with men. That's called reverse psychology. That is called reverse psychology. And I'm glad you said that. Thank you for commenting. I appreciate you. Your dad told you men ain't shit just to reverse psychology. Reverse psychology. No. I don't give a fuck where your dad worked at. Your dad told you men ain't shit just to reverse psychology you. Because he didn't want you dealing with a bunch of dudes. He didn't want you falling in love. He didn't want you getting pregnant. He didn't want you going through all that. And he didn't have the skills to teach you how to pick the right man. So he taught you to avoid all men. This is what fathers do. They'll be like, hey man, don't listen to them bum ass niggas. If he ain't doing this, if he ain't doing that, if he ain't doing this, don't fuck with him. That is a man who doesn't know how to teach his daughters the right way. So he teaches them to avoid instead. You know what I'm saying? So that is not, why am I harsh? Because life is harsh. Why am I harsh? Because life is harsh. And I'm not harsh. I'm just talking as a man. See, this is that masculinity that y'all don't understand, because most people in this world are conditioned to think men are harsh and dangerous and this and that. Men are not harsh and dangerous. See, I'm coming from a place of passion. I love people. I love relationships. I love family.
I want to see families. When I see children, when I see a man, a woman, and his child, that makes me feel good. When I see families, that makes me feel good. When I see young kids holding hands and kissing, that makes me feel good. I was at the mall today buying some gummies from Five and Below. I was going to get my gummies, and I seen a bunch of young people holding hands on dates and shit. It makes me feel good. So this is why I preach and promote love and family values to my people. So we're not all out here cold and saying, don't love women. Women ain't shit. Don't trust women. Women ain't shit. I would never promote that because I know some women are out here that's decent. It's just some people just don't know how to do it. You said you love seeing older people together. Salute to you, man. It makes me feel good to see people together too. I love to see my people together. I love to see love, man. I don't like hearing people when I see a couple arguing about some money or arguing about some food or some pointless shit. I don't like seeing that, man. I like to see families. I like to see children being born. I like to see families being raised. That's what makes me feel good. To know that we still have a future on this planet. To know that there's still hope. And see, with love, there's hope. When we lose the love, that's when all hope is gone. You asked me 5 times, how did I get a divorce? I told you so many times on this channel. If you're new to the channel, I'll say it once again. The reason why I'm not with my wife anymore, my ex-wife, is because women were programmed in this society, mostly American women, but modern westernized women. Modern westernized women were programmed in our society to believe that they can do better, that they deserve better, and that there's something better on the other side. So a lot of our women have been told that the grass is greener on the other side. No, I'm not blaming nobody. I'm telling you why the fuck I'm a single father with my 3 children and my wife is wherever the fuck she's at. I'm going to tell you exactly why. Women think the grass is greener on the other side. So they motherfucking think, and always have thought that maybe if I could get with another nigga, if I'm with him, this and that, this is predictable. See, I'm going to tell you something. A good man is predictable. A good man, you know he's good. A good man, you know where your good man is at. He's at work. You know when your good man's at home. He's at home. A good man is structured. A good man is disciplined. A good man is not going to get drunk, go out randomly in the middle of the night, come back in, randomly smack his girl on the bed and hit her from the back. That's not what a good man's going to do. Now, if we're drinking together, we can get fucked up and do some shit together. That's what we're supposed to do. But a good man's not going to do anything out of turn. He's going to do things when it's supposed to happen. See what I'm saying? And women, a lot of women, whether it's the nature that they want or require chaos, I don't know if it's whether they require chaos. I don't know if it's a demonic spirit. I don't know if it's a Jezebel spirit. I'm not too sure exactly what it is, but women require to be shaken up and shaken up and put on their toes. Women like to be on their toes. Once a relationship becomes routine, it pretty much is already about to die in the woman's eyes. I'm telling you. Because men, we like a routine. I'm going to tell you something about a man. And women, listen to a real man, not a bum nigga. Listen to a father who takes care of his children. I'm one of the only men who has custody, who has my children. I'm one of the only single fathers that I know. Now, good men ain't on child support. The fuck is you talking about? Good men are taking care of their own children. Ain't no motherfucking child support. Now, let's go. The reason why, I don't know if it's a demonic spirit. I don't know what it is, but women like to have that chaos. Like, you would be watching You could be watching some news. You could be watching the news, and then you give your wife the remote controller and let her choose something to watch, and she'll watch some gossip, some chaos, some bullshit. I'm just being honest. Majority will watch some gossip, some chaos, or some bullshit on the TV rather than something that's like congruent or chill, or, you know, like most women are not going to put on a gardening channel. Most women are not going to go watching gardening. Yeah, you know, I don't give a fuck why a motherfucker left. I don't give a fuck I don't give a fuck. Big Betty don't cry over spilled milk. I don't give a fuck about no spilled milk. I don't give a fuck about spilled milk. I ain't crying over no goddamn spilled milk. You know how many women I've had in my life, my nigga? I don't give a fuck about no spilled milk. I don't want no woman that don't want me in general, my nigga. And you can't make nobody want you. So it don't matter. It don't even matter. Life, I'm gonna be real. I'm so fucking happy with life right now. This is the first time in my life where I've actually been able to totally do what I please. Well, aside of the children, because I'm always catering for the children, cooking, cleaning, teaching, whatever I got to do for them. But this time since I've been single is the first time in years where I didn't have to do no bullshit. It's the first time in years where I didn't have to compromise no fuckery. It's the first time in years where I didn't have to waste no time. Well, get your ass out. Let me help you and get up out of here. Let me get you up out of here. You'll never see this content again. Get your ass up out of here. No, see, listen. Thank you, SS. Thank you, SS. Salute to you, sweetheart, for tuning in. Straight up. Listen, I don't want a woman to want. I don't want the woman to do what I do. See, this is another thing, too. You weak ass men, y'all require your wife to be sitting there right there with you, watching football with you. Nigga, you want your wife to be, like I said to y'all the other day, once you put your wife's interest into what your interest is, she's not going to look at it the same like you looking at it. Say y'all watching football, right? First off, real men ain't watching no nigga with no ball. Real men are not watching another man. Real men are not watching other grown men chase balls around. First and foremost, real men don't watch fucking sports. Real men don't watch sports. No, I've had a bunch of the wrong women. It ain't just one. I've had multiple wrong women. And now that I'm single again, I'm out here seeing that these women have gotten worse than when I last was available with them. So let's get back to the ball chasers. No real man is going to be watching men in leotards and tights chasing balls. No real man. So now you got your wife watching you watch grown men chase balls in leotards. Listen to what this does to your wife's respect for you. Listen to this shit. You as whoever you are, you might be fat, you might be whatever. Hopefully you're a healthy man. You're supposed to be a healthy man, right? You're supposed to be fit like me, lean, mean, and fit like me. You're supposed to be nice and fit. You're not supposed to be fat and busted. But hopefully you're a fit man. Say you're a fit man. If you're a fit, healthy man, what does this do to the psyche of your wife to see you sit on your ass and watch other men chase balls around? What does that do to your wife's psyche on you? What does that do to her perspective? If you're a weak man and you're skinny and scrawny and unhealthy, and you're watching big, strong men chase balls around, what does that do to your wife's perception of you? If you're a fat man, overweight and unhealthy, and you're watching fit, healthy men chase balls around, what do you think that has your wife's perception of you? That will make your wife say, This nigga likes men. This nigga's watching men. I'm watching their asses when they listen. This is what your wife does. My mama never watched. We didn't watch football in my house like that. But when we did sit down and watch a football game, like a Super Bowl or some bullshit like that, my mama was looking at the men's tights. She was talking about their butts and shit. My mama was a married woman at the time too. A married woman. She was talking about the men's butts and shit in the tights. Like, oh shit, he's strong, he's tall, he's this, he's that. This is a woman, right? So now, when women are watching football, they're looking at the men, they're admiring the men's physiques and shit. They're not watching goddamn 3 yards and 2 yard rush and goddamn innings and downings. They don't give a fuck about that. They're looking at the man, right? So now we got men watching that shit too. He might be worried about the downs. He might be worried about yards and rushes and all this shit. He might be worried about all this shit, right? But his wife's over there looking and looking. You know what I mean? No, real men don't watch sports, my nigga. No. Real men are so busy doing life, they ain't got time to goddamn watch no sport. A loser watches sports. Real losers watch sports. And this is the problem. I don't give a fuck how many generations of losers y'all know. I don't care how many generational losers that y'all know. Men are not supposed to be sitting around for hours watching men in underwear. I don't know what women watching ESPN, because no woman I ever been with watching sports, my nigga, because I don't watch that shit. See, when you're a man and you what do you call that shit? Are in control of your household, not control to where you control it and not make shit and you can't watch sports. I ain't never told nobody they can't watch nothing. Nope, you're getting blocked. Now you're getting blocked. Hold up, let me block this fuck nigga. Get out of here, my nigga. You're blocked. You will never know. You'll never get your blocked ass out of here, my nigga. I don't do nothing illegal, especially around children, you dick. So don't ever. Now look. My wife wasn't watching my ex-wife wasn't watching no sports because I wasn't watching no sports. My wife wasn't watching that shit because I wasn't watching that shit. I was trying to change the world. I'm making music. So my wife was listening to me make music. She listened to me make videos. So she making videos, making music. Yeah, you as the leader of your home are gonna guide the trajectory of the fucking family's direction. So if you directing your family to chicken wings, football, and beer, your family's gonna be a loser, lost family. Cause ain't nobody goddamn being progressive, sitting around eating, drinking beer and listening to music and drinking beer and watching football. Ain't nobody I know successful watching football, drinking beer. Nobody. I don't know no successful man who watches eats chicken wings, watches football, and drinks beer. I don't know one. I don't know one man. Cause that don't promote watching another man being his best does not promote you to be at your best. Only thing you're gonna gain from watching another man, you're gonna say, oh, he did that. He jumped fast. He ran hard. He threw the ball far. He caught the ball 5 times. What the hell are you talking about? What are you watching? He ran back and forth in underwear at that. Oh, he got his back hurt. Oh, this is cool. Are you serious, my nigga? No, you don't, the reason why it sounds stupid to you, because you wasted your whole life watching football. That's why. You're a loser, bruh. And I'm not disrespecting you. You've been taught to be a loser by the country you live in. This country fed you a life of nothing, bruh. Talking about you 58 years old and you watching football. Nigga, that's the problem right now. That's the problem right now. We got a man 58 years old who's supposed to be leading the world. You are 58 years old. You're supposed to be leading the world. And you out here talking about football, my nigga. Stop playing with me, man. Stop playing with me. You supposed to be guiding somebody and teaching the youth something. You supposed to be helping somebody. All them niggas is lame and sus. All them niggas is soft, bruh. All them niggas in football patting each other, smacking each other on the butt. Get the fuck out of here. Shower time. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. Stop playing with me, man. I don't even care about people being gay. You got the right to do what you want. I just say go play the football. I just say go play basketball. I say go play baseball. That's what the fuck I say. I don't say don't participate in sports. I say if you like sports, play the sport. I'm not calling nobody gay. You tweezer. You must got a tweezer and you must got the tweezer. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not calling nobody gay. I'm not calling nobody gay. I don't care what niggas do with their woot wops. I don't care. Cause my shit ain't going nowhere near a dirty man's ass. So I don't care what a nigga does with his woot wop. I don't care. What I'm talking about is people have wasted their whole lives. My nigga talking about he's 58 years old, damn near 60, watching fucking sports right now. When we're facing World War III, you watching sports when we're facing calamity. You're watching sports when we're facing starvation. You watching sports when this country's collapsing. What the fuck is you doing watching sports? This country's collapsing and you talking about football. Wake up. Wake up. Eyes and ears, what's good, my brother? Big Daddy, keep being a great dad and never stop these live videos. I learned so much from your life experiences. Stay blessed. Man, that's what I'm here for, my brother. Swear to God, bro, that's what I'm here for. I swear to God, that's what I'm here for. Each one, teach one. We passing this knowledge on, baby. I don't give a fuck. And I'm telling you something. If men stop wasting their fucking lives, even the football players have wasted their lives. Deion Sanders is a waste. He wasted his life, my nigga. He got all the money and all this and that only because he's making new deals, brokering new deals. I'm not talking about chicken wings. Shut up. Eat some chicken wings regular. Don't watch men play with balls. Don't watch men playing balls. Y'all niggas is, you know everything about how far a nigga could run, how high a nigga could jump, how much balls a nigga can throw, how much catches a nigga got, how many runs the nigga got. You know all about a nigga balls and how fast and far and high, but you don't know nothing about your woman. You know everything about these niggas, but you will know nothing about your woman. Make that make sense. You know everything about these niggas, but you don't know nothing about woman nature. You with a woman right now, she's playing your stupid ass and you don't even know it. You with a woman right now, you just got cheated on and you know about it, but it's okay. Baby, we're going to get past this. You sorry? You didn't mean to do that. You didn't mean to do that. You getting played right now, my nigga, and don't even know because you don't know your woman's nature. You don't know the woman. You don't know nothing about women, but you know all about men and balls. That shit is crazy to me, my nigga. Nah, I'm a single dad raising my 3 children. I don't give a fuck about no disloyal woman. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Only thing people show me is they not worthy to go into the house of God. That's all people are showing me. There's only a few people on this earth that's prepared and decent enough to even get it accepted into heaven right now. There's only a few people on this planet that are even acceptable in heaven right now. There are only a few people on this planet Earth that will get accepted right now into heaven. Only a few. So I don't know what the fuck y'all are talking about. And I'm not mad at y'all. I'm here to help y'all. And balls and football and downs and all that is not going to help you, my nigga. How do I know God's requirements? I didn't say verbatim this and that, but I know exactly what God wants of my people because I've read it in every book. He wrote it on scripture. He wrote it in so many different dialects. He gave the word in so many different times. God came and gave the word so many different times to tell us how to live on this earth. If you don't know by now, it's not in you. See, there's chosen people like Big Bad A, and then there's people who don't have no idea what's going on. There's chosen people who fully understand the game of life and they're playing it and winning at it. And then there's people who don't know what's going on and they're losing. See, the reason why I speak on the nature of women so much is because I don't want to keep watching my men lose. I don't want to keep watching women lose. Do you know how sad it is to watch my people lose and go through the same mistakes over and over from generation to generation to generation to generation because they don't fix simple problems. They don't correct their ego. They don't destroy their egos. They don't fix themselves. See, we got people who go from relationship to relationship to relationship to relationship, and they never correct their personal problems before moving on. They keep moving on and moving on and moving on, and they wonder why they don't get right. Let me block you, my nigga. I don't want to block you, Anthony. I don't want to block you, bro. You're not gonna disrespect me. I'm gonna give you one more chance. You got the right to say what you want. I'm not knocking you for saying what you want. Nigga, if you 58, you're done. Your time is up, my nigga. It's over. If you're 58, you're done. I'm not talking to you. Hang up your coat. Fix your coffee, just like my old ass. Fix your coffee. Get you some peppermint and sit down on the porch and sip on your coffee, then pop a peppermint in your mouth. I'm not talking to your old ass. I'm not talking to no old man. I'm talking to the youth so they won't have to suffer like I did. I didn't say he was done. An old man is supposed to teach the youth, like I said. The old man is supposed to teach the youth, like I said. And if the old man like me, I'm an older man. I'm not old, but I'm older. The older men are supposed to teach the next generation. So if you're not in your elderly position, that's not my fault. That means you watch too much football and you wasted your time obtaining the right knowledge on this planet, so you don't have what it takes to teach your people. That's your fault, my nigga. That's not my fault. Stop watching football and basketball and soccer, like I said. Grow the fuck up, man the fuck up, and understand that you're in control of your society. Understand that you play a position in your society. And if you don't man up and do what you're supposed to do in your society, don't say shit about your society. Just put your head down, tuck your tail, and don't say nothing. But see, Big Bad don't play that because I got something to say, because I live opposite of the false. I live righteous. I do the right thing. I think right. I eat right. I sleep right. I don't be mean and crude to people. I'm happy in life. Now, I speak with passion on YouTube because I have to shake y'all up out of this shit. Y'all watching balls and men with leotards. Get your shit together. That's what the fuck I'm saying. You're proving, bro, listen to me, Anthony. You're proving what I'm saying every time. You said, boy, I've been a gigolo for a long time. I have never been loyal to a woman and have never been married because you're not a man. Listen to what you just said with bold all caps. This nigga just said he's never been loyal to a woman. He's been a gigolo for a long time. That means you play games, my nigga. You're a fucking child playing child games with grown women because you're not supposed to be playing in a woman's pussy if you don't want to play with, treat her right. You're not supposed to be playing in her ass if you can't treat her right. You're not. You're not. You talking about you been a gigolo for a long time, so you've been wasting women's time for a long time. Okay, I understand. And then you said you never been loyal to a woman and never been married. Nigga, of course. Of course you haven't. You're not a man. You've been taught to treat women bad and be a player and Rolling Stone and all that bullshit. You're not a man, my nigga. You're not a man, my nigga. Both of my sons say, I want to be just like you, daddy, when I grow up. I want to be just like you. See, my sons want to be like their daddy. My sons got full access to the TV. We're in the real world. My children are not blinded. My children are not blinded. This nigga talking about, I never been loyal to a woman in my life. Nigga, you the problem. It's men like you who are the problem. 58 years old, loser who never been committed to a woman. Your life got to suck, bro. God, your life got to suck, bro. 58 years on this earth and you never been loyal to a woman, bro. Boy, you don't know what that shit feels like. That's one of the best feelings in the world. See, the reason why I promote love so much is because I've had it. I love it. I've been in love so much, so many times. It's the best feeling in the world. Nigga, being loyal is the best thing in the world, but it's not reciprocated. Loyalty, you might give loyalty, but you might not get it back like that from a woman because you can't get out of other people what you give. You can't. It don't work like that, baby. It don't work like that. What you put out is not what you're going to get back. It don't work like that. You just got to do your best and stay positive no matter what. No matter how many times a bitch cheat. No matter how many times you get played. No matter how many times anything. You got to stay true. Just like, see me, I done been through it all. I done been heartbroken where you can't eat. I done been heartbroken where you can't sleep. Every song make you think about it. I done been there. Nigga, I wrote songs about them, recorded music about them. I done been there. You know how many songs I wrote for women? I done been there. No, it ain't about being tender. See, if you young and you listen to your mother like you supposed to, sometimes your mama gonna lie. Your mama's gonna misguide you and she gonna tell you, treat women fair and all women are good and treat women this and that, right? That's a bullshit. Because the women that your mama ends up getting with, the man that your mama ends up getting with is not a good man. The man that your mama attracts is not a good man. He's a thug. He's a roughneck. He's a ruffian. He's a drunkard. He's a rough guy. Women don't like good men. And then see, your mama lied to you. She said you said your mama told you to treat everyone fairly. That's the same bullshit that we was all taught. But that's a fucking misguided statement. It's not a lie. It's a misguided statement. Because if you treat everyone fairly, that means you got to treat your enemies fair. And if you treat your enemies fair, you was a dumbass. If you treat your enemies fair or the enemies of God fair, you no good, bro. You siding with the devil. See, that's why I said women teach people, especially young men, bullshit that doesn't help them. It actually is opposite of helping them. Treat everybody fairly. Fuck that. You treat motherfuckers how they supposed. You treat people how they treat you. Match people's energy. Jesus is a fucking lie. Like I tell y'all all the time. Jesus told me to love my enemy. That's because you're a slave. Jesus taught you to be a slave. That fake Christian religion was created to make you slaves and make you love your bondage and make you stay in bondage. And that's where people are at. People are so gone. Fuck all that. I don't even like talking about no religion. Niggas so gone, bro. Gone. Off the deep end, bro. Jesus told you to love your enemies. Well, bend over. Just bend over then. Bend over. Jesus taught you to love your enemies. Bend over, my nigga. Bend over and assume the position. Talking about love your enemies. Okay. All right. I didn't say you're not a male, because you're a male, but y'all have been programmed to be, bruh, don't even get me started. Yes, you're gonna heaven or manti. Yes, heaven. Yes, there is a place called heaven or a manti. There is an afterlife. Yes, there is. I'm not talking about Jesus. See, what you don't understand, that religious concept that was stolen by the Christian people who made the Bible in the Nicene Conference and all that bullshit, those people stole that from African culture. All those concepts of heaven and hell and all that was stolen from African religion, African traditions, rather, not even religion. It was stolen from African ways of life, ancient African traditions. So all that bullshit in that Bible has done nothing but destroy you and keep you farther from God than you ever get closer to, because it tells you to love your enemies. So when your enemies clapping your cheeks, you supposed to just say you love that shit. Yeah, just love that shit, my nigga. It's Diddy. Take that, take that, take that, take that. Diddy. Just Diddy. Nigga, hell no. I don't love my enemy. I got something for his ass. I got something for Diddy, my nigga. I got something. And I love Diddy as a man. I ain't talking about that. I got something for the enemy. And Diddy's not the enemy. I'm just using him as an example. If somebody's clapping your cheeks, you're not supposed to love it unless you love it. Man, stop playing, bro. I ain't mad at Diddy. Like I said, I'm not mad at Diddy. Diddy got trapped up into the devil's game. He learned how to play the devil's game. And after he learned how to play the devil's game, you can't beat the devil at his game. You can't, bro. Nobody's stronger than the devil, bro. That's why I keep telling people, why do y'all deal with him, bro? You're not stronger than him, bro. He's gonna get you every time, bro. He's gonna get you every time. You can't beat him. Nigga, like, I'm gonna trick the devil, bro. I'm gonna do a little deal on the side, and I'm gonna go over and pray. I'm gonna go to the church after. No, nigga, your soul's already gone. You can't come back. It don't come back. People don't realize there's spiritual rules and laws. There are laws, just like there are laws of the land, there's spiritual laws. Once you break or cross the line of a spiritual, certain specific laws, you cannot come back. This is why they put the cannibalism in the food. This is why they promote the immoral sexual practices. This is why the most carnal sins are pushed upon you, murder and things of that nature, because they want you to commit or cross those spiritual lines that you cannot come back from. And see, when women tell you, you're too good for me, because I done had at least 4 or 5 women tell me that I was too good for them. Well, I'm gonna be honest with you, baby. I'm gonna be honest with you, baby. Well, what's wrong, baby? What's going on? I just think everything's going all right in this relationship, but I just think you're just too good for me. What the fuck, bruh? When a woman tells you, first off, when a woman says you're too good for her, that means she has guilt for what she's doing to you. No, no, no. I ain't talking about a woman didn't want me, my nigga. I'm talking about women, nigga, we've been together for 3 years, 2 years, 1.5 years, 3 years. No, nigga, I'm talking about the nature of the run. They're gonna run. They're gonna run, bro. They're gonna run, bruh. They weren't taught to stay. Unless you teach your daughter to stick through problems and go to counseling, come to your father and your grandmothers for counseling. Come to us if you have a problem. See, y'all families don't teach your children that. Y'all say, handle your business, and then we'll, once you get everything situated, we'll be at the house. No, come over here and let's talk, my nigga. So what y'all got a problem with, bro? What you got a problem? Man, your daughter did. Well, what you need? Well, what's up then, bro? You gotta figure this shit out. Y'all you want to be with her, right? Damn, bro, you got these kids with her. You not finna just do my daughter like that, bro. How you gonna handle this? How y'all want to handle this? Cause y'all got to work through this shit. You giving up on her? No, mister. No, I ain't giving up on her. See what I'm saying? Y'all ain't there. Motherfuckers like, just mind your business. Don't talk about nothing. And y'all ignore problems like they go away. This shit don't stop. Problems don't go away. You got to destroy the problem. You got to solve the fucking problem. And that's what I'm here for. I'm here to solve the problem. I'm going to tell you what's going on, and I'm going to show you how to fix this shit. Because we need to get back in alignment with our women and our families, because if we don't, the future's looking very bleak for us. Very bleak. 2 incomes are better than 1. Just know that. 2 brains are better than 1. Just know that. No, ain't no, see, I got my own belief. And yeah, nigga, I got my own mind because I'm a man, bruh. I'm a man, bruh. I want life to continue. I'm not worrying about my sorry ass life to drink beer and alcohol and football and go to sleep. That ain't nothing. Nigga been doing that shit since the 60s. That ain't got you nowhere, my nigga. Nobody want to goddamn be a loser. You know what my daughter told me the other night? She said, Daddy, you know what I learned from you? I say, what? She said, Daddy, I learned if you want to be regular in life, you just do regular stuff. Just go through life. Go to work, go to school, go through life, do regular. She said, but if you want to be extra, if you want to have more in life, you got to almost kill yourself and work so hard to get it. This is what my daughter said the other night. Get your lame ass off my channel, you fuck nigga. You football watching fuck nigga. Get off my channel. Blocked. I let that nigga get too much chances. Get out of here, bruh. Lame ass 60-year-old dusty ass nigga talking about football and Christianity. Get off my channel. I'm talking about saving the women. Don't give a fuck about goddamn Christianity and football. That's why everybody's fucked up now. Trying to save my women. Because I know that the chains are coming out. I know Mad Max is coming. I know the water shortages are coming. I know the food shortages are coming. I know the great homeless generation time is coming. I see what's coming. Nigga, just because you can't see it don't mean it ain't gonna happen. I knew the lockdowns of COVID-19 was coming. If you watch this YouTube, go back to my YouTube channel right before COVID times, and you could see I was on this bitch telling people it was coming. I told them like 4 months before it happened. And you know how I knew it was coming? Because I was starting to watch the Chinese. I started watching the Chinese in China, right? People was goddamn doing crazy stuff in China, and I was like, what the hell's going on? What the hell's going on in China? I was watching it months ahead of time because I don't watch mass media. I don't watch the shit they tell me to watch. I got eyes all around the world. See, with this thing called YouTube, with these real social medias, we have eyes on people all around the world. So if you know somebody in Australia, you could be on his channel. If you know somebody in DC, you could be over there. If you know somebody in Chicago, you could be over there. You could be anywhere in the world right now you want to be. You could look up Bangladesh, Hawaii, anywhere. And guess what? I use my social media for the right reasons, to understand the world that I live in, not to be entertained. I don't want to be entertained, my nigga. I want to thrive. I want my children to have a chance. We are poor in this society. I'm a poor black man starting from nothing. I have to work hard to build my children out of this shit so they don't have to be slaves like I was. Holla if you fucking hear me. Holla if you hear me. I don't want my children to go through slavery like I had to. And the world knows nobody wants to be slaves no more. So that's why the robots are coming. The world knows. The world knows we don't want to do this no more. That's why they have new systems in place that are coming in. They got new systems in place that are coming in. They know this shit. That's why they're pushing. Man, I was listening to music today at work. That's why I don't like music at all. I don't like music at all. Facts, man. Marvin, facts, bro. Real recognize real, bro. We don't have time to watch football. It's the fourth quarter. Let me talk to y'all football heads like you understand. It's the fourth quarter with the last goddamn touch, and it's the last goddamn. There's 10 seconds left, and you got to go 50 yards. We're in the last down on the fourth quarter with 10 seconds left, and you got to get 50 yards. Let me see you get it, my nigga. I don't want to hear no more fucking football. Sick of this shit, bro. I be seeing the weakest men talking about the strongest men, and that shit don't make no sense, bro. No sense, bro. None. We got to wake up out of this shit. This ain't my beliefs. I'm looking at the world, zooming out, looking at this shit. And I see everything that's going on, bro. I know what's going on, bro. I'm a father, bro. I'm a creator. I already created three planets. I already created 3 planets, 3 humans. I already created life. Like God said, let us make man in our image. I already did what God said to do. In the order he told me to do it in. Guess what? Everybody's not godly, so you're not gonna goddamn get what you feel me. This world is not what y'all think it is, bruh. It's not what you think it is, man. But I love y'all so much for tuning in, man. I really wish that my message touched the hearts of anybody, bruh, who watched. I don't like the trolling, going back and forth with trolls. I don't come on here to argue with supporters. I don't come on here to argue with haters, man. Archangel said people think shit's sweet. They do, bro. Nigga think this shit's sweet, bro. We're in the fourth quarter with one more down. Nigga, and you got 50 yards to go with a full linebackers on your ass. Let me see you run through that. And you have no idea how much odds are against you. Your water, your air, your food, your women, all of it's been polluted. All of it's been polluted. Motherfuckers have lost their minds. I'm looking around people. I'm like, yo, how'd you lose your mind? What the fuck, bro? I seen young Pharaoh today. Oh, God. I seen young Pharaoh today, man. I love young Pharaoh, man. I seen young Pharaoh today, man, on TikTok, man. He was fucked up, man. No, young Pharaoh ain't never on drugs, bro. They got them MK Ultra, my nigga, bro. He is a Zoid, a walking drone Zoid, a drone like a hollow eggshell. You know how you take the egg and you poke a hole in and you poke another hole at the bottom and you blow the hole and you blow the yolk out to make it where it's hollow so you can paint it for Easter. Man, that's what they did to my nigga, man. Man, bruh. Man, bruh. I used to watch him, bruh, and I used to be like, this motherfucker sharp as a tack. When I seen him today, bruh, no, bro, he wasn't even talking, bro. My nigga was dancing, vibrating, talking to the clouds, talking to bees. Yo, oh, it was fucked up, bro. He was doing moves and shit like, oh, it was messed up. I never seen nothing like this in my life, bro. People are losing their minds, bro. We need to pray for each other, bro. We got to fight to keep our minds strong, bro. Young Pharaoh made me want to cry, bro. I'm not faking, bro. I'm not being a bitch. Y'all didn't see Young Pharaoh today, bro. Let me see if I can. No, I can't even pull it up because he was listening to music. Man, bro. They'll take the best people you love and destroy them, bro. Yeah, bro. You got them. Oh man, it was bad, bro. It was bad, bro. Like a snake, bro. He was possessed with that snake spirit, bro. Oh, it was bad, bro. It was bad, bro. I never seen. He ain't never acted like that before. He used to go. He used to do that. He used to go when he talked. He would lick his tongue out like that. I remember he used to do that. I'll give him that. He used to lick his tongue out like a reptilian when he talked. I watched him for years, my nigga. I watched Young Pharaoh for years. He started messing with them women in that house. He started having multiple women in that house, and he started talking about psychedelic drugs, and it was over for him, bro. Don't do drugs and don't mess with a bunch of women. Get you 1 or 2 women, maybe 3 if you that nigga, and sit down, bro. Have a family, bro. Don't goddamn be bouncing around woman to woman, bro. That's not life. It's not life, bro. It's fucked up what they did to Young Pharaoh, bro. Oh man, bro. Oh man, when I seen Young Pharaoh today, I was gonna do a whole live about him, bro. I swear to God I was, bro. Man, I don't know. You might need more than one wife, man. I ain't gonna lie. I might need more than one wife. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not trying to do that one wife shit no more because women get on they don't be on their toes enough. Maybe if I had 3 wives, I'll keep them all on their toes. And you gotta have your money right, bro. You gotta have your affairs in order, bro. This shit is weird, bro. Women don't want no man. They want a made situation. They don't want no man, bro. They want a made situation. They want a free life, a luxury life, a soft life, a luxurious life, and they don't want to do nothing for it, bro. But maybe lay on their back a couple times out the month. Man, I don't want to hear that shit, bro. That shit ain't about nothing, bro. It ain't worth it, bro. Women got to step their game up. We need women to be women. Where are them apple pies at? Where are them goddamn back rubs at? Where's grandmama food at? Where's that good food at? Where's that shit grandmama used to do at, bro? Because you could do it. Grandma used to do. You could do it. It's more technology out now. It'd be easier for you to do it. Grandma was making shit by her hand with no goddamn TVs and recipes. You can do it, sweetheart. Where that food at? Where that good shit at? Where that soul food at? Where that love food at? Grandmama knew how to make. See, the difference between grandma wasn't just cooking bullshit soul food. Grandmama made anything your body needed to get you through. If it was cold, she knew what to make. If you was getting sick, she knew what to cook. If you was feeling some kind of way, about to get sick, she knew what to do. And like my nigga said, from scratch. by hand with maybe a cookbook. That's it, if anything. Or maybe her mama's recipe, if anything. She called her elder. Big mama, I'm over here making them biscuits. I want them like you had made them. But what I put in them? Girl, don't I'm telling nobody about my biscuits. Man, baby, I need the biscuits, baby. I'm just trying to get the biscuits. Come on, what you put in there? Don't tell nobody. Yogurt. Oh, you put sour cream. Whatever the fuck she put. Oh, shit, that's what you did? Yeah, don't tell nobody else. See, real women knew. I know real women, bro. I know real women. I miss y'all. I miss y'all. I remember you. I remember you. I remember your flower dress. I remember the sweet smell of you, not funky and fishy and cootie. I remember you. I remember you had your hair nice, no matter if it was weaved up and all that. I remember you. I remember you, real woman. I remember you. I remember how you could rub my back and make me feel good when I was feeling the worst. I remember you, real woman. I remember when you used to cook me anything I could think of. So I'm talking about my mother. I'm talking about my mother. I remember you. I remember real women. I remember you. Whenever I had a problem, you knew exactly what to cook, what to make. Stomach hurt, you did this. My head hurt, you did that. I remember you, real women. And I love you and I miss you. I miss you. And I ain't talking about my mama, nigga. I'm talking about multiple real women. I remember you and I miss you. Going over my friend's house and mama goddamn, they mama coming out with finger sandwiches. Hey, y'all want some bologna and cheese sandwiches, baby? You want mustard on there? Yes, ma'am. With some Kool-Aid? Yes, ma'am. I remember you. You want some mayonnaise? I don't eat mayonnaise, but you want to try it? We don't eat it at my house, but you want to try some? Yes, ma'am. I'll try some. This is good. I remember you, real woman. I remember you, and I love you, and I miss you. And I want to see you back. I want to see the real women back, not these hoes. I'm tired of seeing hoes. I'm tired of women selling their bodies for money. How many men you got to sell your body for money? How many men you got to be with to get $1 million? If you sell your cootie for $100, if you sell your cootie for $200, how many men do you have to be with to get $1 million? Stop fucking playing with me, man. Stop fucking playing with me, man. I love y'all. I'm tired of this shit, man. It's your big homie, Big Bad A. Let's go.